Well, I mean, now we have psyche locks for either, but I'm not sure if we have any go-to places that we need to investigate right now.
Maybe we just need to check out other places, like just keep moving. Sometimes that happens.
True.
Like, maybe you have to go, like, back to criminal affairs. Or back to, like, the hotel lobby.
There we go. Huh.
Oh, who's that?
Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Mr. Powers?
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial.
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you're under arrest. And I was brought back here.
Oh.
Said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something.
What?
Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
Hey, look, his ears are normal right now. Look at that.
Yeah.
But in other poses, his ears are wrong.
That's odd. Let's talk to him.
So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
I don't really know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important? What was it? See there, it's wrong now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, the detective told me not to talk about it. Can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'll take a wild guess and say it's me.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's all right. Wow.
Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
Oh.
Yeah, all his friends are children?
Yes. It's going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with the women.
What?
He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself.
What? How horrible. That's unforgivable.
Well, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him.
His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Power suddenly looking kind of energetic?
Gossip girls. You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip girls. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of that dazzle, that razzle-dazzle, Mr. Powers?
Look at my tux. No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see? That's okay, really. Get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and his suicide.
What? You mean Miss Impacts?
We heard something about how her wedding was canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thought about it a little the other day. About that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. I've opened up a new dialogue option for you.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity.
I'm an electric type.
I'm
Hey,
Electro.
so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. There wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Miss Corita?
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, "It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man."
Wow.
A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corita?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? That'd be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Engarde and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything.
Oh.
Ooh.
Mr. Nick, your phone.
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now.
He's
Sounds kind of
offended.
ominous.
Yeah, I know.
Only a weird ringtone.
Well, that was weird. It cut you off. We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office really soon.
What's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth,
He's been shot too? Edgeworth?
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
hurry up and get back to the office, pal.
Who hasn't been shot in that family?
I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good.
Hello? Got cut off. Moshi moshi.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
Then we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
The fact that he says that to a tiny child,
Yeah.
I'm scared to go back.
And you make him sound even more pathetic. I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm big scared.
Maybe it'll be good news.
Somehow I doubt that.
That's
All
really
right.
bizarre.
Gotta go back to the office.
Gotta get back.
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
This quickly?
And this bear's what gave them away, pal.
The bear.
I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
Oh my God. You're late to the party. But wasn't Mr. Edgeworth?
Shh, Pearls. And go on.
There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room?
Man on guard.
My God.
Huh?
Man on guard. Your client, that's who, pal.
Yeah.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was...
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. There's a credit card receipt for the purchase. They just, give that stuff out.
Yeah.
For $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear.
There's a movie called Cop Dog where, the kids go up to a convenience store clerk and goes, "I need all the receipts you have from the past week." And the clerk just stares at them for a bit, and then he just pulls them.
Nice. The fact that he stares at him for a bit means that they know how stupid this is. So that's fine.
A receipt? That's all you have?
Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure he sold the bear to Mr. Engarde. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Engarde's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm
Wow.
sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Engarde himself.
He left as big of a trail as he could.
Yes.
My sight is failing me. This can't be.
Phoenix always talks about blacking out or not being able to see or like
He has really low blood pressure.
Sounds like he has brain problems.
I got brain problems, Phoenix.
All right, let's talk about the spy cam.
What about the spy camera we found?
That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away in evidence.
Spy camera, transmitter, and stuffed bear refiled into the court record.
I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was Mad Engarde.
Why? Why would Mr. Engarde do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of their rendezvous.
I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you gonna see him? Mr. Engarde, I mean.
Yes. It's like 10 p.m.
I'm
now.
scared, Mr. Neck.
But it's bright out.
I'm scared.
It's clearly daylight in this office.
It's a lot of assets they'd have to redraw, I guess.
Yeah.
We've had a nighttime version of this office.
From this angle?
Close enough to it.
I guess so, yeah. Why not? Why not, game?
It's just there's a lot of light pollution outside.
Yeah, probably what
It's like Daredevil's apartment. It's just
yeah. It's just a bunch of neon signs. Was this red?
Oh, sorry. I wonder what we will find out next.
I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Mad on guard. What in the world have you done?
What have
Phoenix is so
done?
melodramatic all the time.
What have you
It's like he's not taking this game seriously at all.
What has he had?
All right, back to the Wait, do we have what we need to get through stuff?
I feel like we do. He told him to. He said I have to go talk to Mad on guard, basically. So.
Oh, he's already.
He just pops up. Yeah.
You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I think it's time you told me the truth, motherfucker.
Oh.
Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss?
What?
But if you really want to know, let's talk.
Yes.
Okay, motherfucker.
Oh, wait.
Present Magatama.
Okay, before we do this, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, this could end up being a big thing. He does have 5 side.
Yeah, he has a lot of points of failure, I imagine. Take that!
Just shove it in his face through the glass window.
Just repeatedly smash it into the glass.
Take that, you bitch! Now let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
Don't you lie
I
to me.
know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. That's probably the spy camera. Oh my god, we have 3 pages of evidence.
Take that!
Someone used his camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder.
Secretly film? What?
And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter.
Wow. But, dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden?
In the bear. The bear from fucking
Harvey Birdman.
Harvey Birdman.
Attorney at law.
The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan.
I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude?
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a quote-unquote fan.
You sure, dude? Who else could it be from?
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was... you, motherfucker. Take that! Mr. It was this bear. The bear gave the bear. Mr. Engarde. Don't you know this bear from somewhere?
Have you seen this fucking bear?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Mr. Bear.
Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
What
He's like,
else
I can't
did the bear
believe
tell you?
You forgot my name.
He says the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Engarde.
That bear told him that.
If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on. It's all a joke, right, dude? You just pulled my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here is my proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear.
Inside the bear.
The receipt.
Bear.
I have here one credit card receipt,
Why would you
Mr.
pay with
Engarde.
credit card?
He's a dumbass.
Oh, dumb.
It's from when you bought that stuffed bear.
Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time.
A $3,800 toothbrush?
It's ivory. It's
Oh
got
my
elephant
God.
hair for bristles.
That's super evil.
Ew.
Ew, elephant hair. Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. You even autographed. Yeah, after all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not?
Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing?
Yes.
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set up the camera yet, and what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is...
The reason why? Was it because of this thing?
I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Hid the camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret. Would it be because of this? He could have been trying to get some, blackmailable footage.
That makes sense. Yeah, it could be because of the evidence of the affair.
Let me just make sure there isn't any other evidence piece that, fits the bill better than that.
Because that's just a murder scene, so...
Yeah. No. Don't think so.
No, that was all Adrian.
Yeah, if it has to be something that we have on hand, this is the only...
Yeah, it would be the magazine,
Yeah, this would be it.
Take that! Yeah.
Cool. Adrian Andrews.
There is a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita, you were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right?
Dude, you can be such a moron.
Huh?
Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy.
The good stuff? Juicy?
Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude.
Too bad that wasn't your intention.
What are you talking about?
I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews.
Even though I said
that's really
piece of
weird.
evidence forth as like the reason why.
If you presented the other thing beforehand, would that have worked?
I don't know.
That'd be really dumb if the game forced you to go through the bad reasoning first.
I mean, sometimes this series does kind of make you do that.
And there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Kurita's room was...
Real reason?
Is Shelly the Killer in your profiles? He is.
Yeah, but he's not
but
listed
called
as
John
Shelly.
Doe.
Yeah, so it would be hard to list that as like.
So you may have. So what would then you might need evidence that's specifically Shelly.
The closest thing is a transceiver because that's what he talks out of.
What about the card?
Oh wait, yeah.
There's a card left at the scene, and then is there anything else?
I don't know. I'm hesitant to try this out, but it might be the best shot we have. Should we go for the picture card then?
I think it has to be because I think if you present the profile of John Doe, I think Phoenix doesn't know that's Shelly the Killer.
Or yeah, he hasn't made the connection himself.
Yeah. So.
All right, let's go. Hopefully this won't. Take that. All right, cool. What is this card?
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card.
He doesn't know.
The man's name is Shelly de Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly de Killer. That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him?
If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt Engarde, I know why you know Mr. de Killer. It's because you're a star.
You're his client.
Yeah, his client.
Version
You're the one who set up
1.1.
that camera. That means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly de Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Kurita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt Engarde.
And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought, anyway.
Mr. Engarde, you really did hire? I was just bluffing. I don't know anything.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay?
What?
Hey, myself.
Consult myself?
Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway.
About time for what?
I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude.
What?
I still don't know what we're doing.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I kind of love that when he turns evil, he immediately brings out a
Like a
thing of whiskey.
snifter. Yeah, that's
what
kind
the
of crazy.
fuck? And he has like cuts on his face now?
Yeah. He always had them under that hair.
Which is
Okay.
kind of crazy, but
So now I imagine now he's just like basically like Hans Blofeld.
who's Hans Blofeld?
Dr. Evil from the Bond movies.
Oh, I don't remember what his.
I think he's just a British guy, if I remember correct. I could be wrong. I don't remember.
Yeah,
For
like I
sure.
think it'll depend a bit on like what words he's using. I forgot his like.
Yeah. Well, he does start with "How do you do?"
I guess so. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Engarde.
Uh,
Yay! Our bar's back.
Bar back.
I have so
Oh,
much
the
peanut
music.
butter in this glass. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have.
You really? So you are Shelly de Killer's client?
You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
what do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
You're lying. What a terrible.
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
Wow. But why? Why did you hide the video camera in?
A weakling soon believes the words of others. It's just like that pathetic Adrian.
He knew about Miss Andrews' secret?
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins.
What?
Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, well, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why.
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
But that's stupid because he intentionally like claims the murders for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you blackmailing him over?
I don't
Why
know.
would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl.
Oh my god.
Why? Why would you kill Mr. Kurita?
Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then Mr. Engarde's secret would have.
Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on this sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin, too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt Engarde.
Beat him up, Pearls.
Yep.
Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet.
How could could I have been deceived? How could I have been so deceived by you all this time?
Well, I didn't push my hair back yet.
And I kept my whiskey hidden. When
My
we
thin
first
peanut
met,
butter.
I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida. And you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that de Killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room.
You killed Mr. Corrida!
I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Ah, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How's that sound? Ah, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Mystic Maya.
You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose.
You scoundrel.
Scoundrel.
Perhaps scallion.
So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this!
Oh, I heard a death slam. That was good. I like that. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course. Well, we all know how things turned out for him,
Well,
don't
it's
we?
fucked.
Good night, Mr. Lawyer.
Maya, what am I supposed to do?
And now...
It's Edgeworth.
And now you finally found it. I'm here too. The starting line of this case.
I was eavesdropping the whole time.